Hello, fellow stitchers or folks who just like to watch people talk about stitching. My name is Pam. This is, what day is today? Today is Tuesday, July 14th. And this is Flosstube number 8, where I am going to talk about everything I stitched in the past week or so, everything I planned, maybe not everything, but some plans for the upcoming week, things that I have purchased, pretty much stuff that's cross-stitch related that I have done. Wow, the words, they just stopped. They stopped working. I was supposed to see you guys on Sunday, and today is Tuesday. I apologize. I woke up Sunday morning feeling a little bit under the weather. Actually, I went to bed Saturday night feeling a little bit iffy, and I thought, well, I had been at a fire pit, and maybe it was the smoke, but I had that, that scratchy, you're getting a cold feeling in your throat. And I just was kind of blah all day on Sunday. So on Monday, that was yesterday, I decided to go and get a COVID test, just in case. My son actually had tested positive for COVID back at the beginning of April, and all his symptoms it was like a mild cold. He works in a nursing home, so we erred on the side of caution and hadn't tested, and he was positive. So I figured, I don't think I have COVID, but it just feels like a cold, but who knows? So better safe than sorry. I got tested, but I'm not going to get the results back for like 50 years. That's not true. Maybe Thursday, if they're running on time. Maybe early next week if they still have a backlog. But I'm already feeling better. So I had 3 days of not feeling fantastic, maybe like 2 days, and I'm already back on the upswing. So yay, that's good. That's kind of been my life, feeling a little stinky and sitting by my pool and cross stitching. So let's talk about cross stitch, because that's why we're here. We don't want to hear about doom and gloom, not feeling well. I did a giveaway last week. I didn't actually bring the chart over here, and I have no editing skills. So you're gonna have to just pretend that I've got a chart. I had 2 charts of Clementine by Plum Street Samplers, and I was giving one away last week. Now I am not very I'm not really technologically savvy, so I just wrote, I had 17 people who were interested, so I wrote all their names down and I put a number next to their names, and then I did the random number generator. And the random number generator said 5, so that is Karen Jorgen Jensen. Yay, Karen Jorgen Jensen, you won Clementine. Yeah, I circled her name. And yeah, I used scribble scrap paper. We do things right here at the Dumont house. Okay, so Karen, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to comment on last week's video to let you know that you won. But if you could send me your mailing address to stitchinginthelandofgoodenough@gmail.com, I will get that out to you this week. That was fun and exciting. I'm definitely going to do that again. I think I'm going to, I have to organize my charts, and there are some that I know that I'm not keeping. So maybe, once every few weeks, we'll do another Pass the Stash, because it's super fun. Okay, that's out of the way. I like to get that stuff done right at the beginning. Like I do this all the time. I don't. Okay, so I got some FFOs done. Two FFOs. I kind of feel like I might be a little crafty now. I mean, maybe. So I went over to my mom's house, and I learned how to play with her sewing machine and her cutting tools, and I turned Jack's house into a pillow. So yeah, I kind of wish I had left a little more fabric down here, because like when he's sitting, you don't really see the bottom of the house. But oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. That's the backing fabric. I thought maybe, and I might still put like a chenille trim or some mini palm around the edges, but I don't know. This is, by the way, it's Jack's House by Stacy Nash Primitives. I don't know what I stitched it on. It's some sort of 32 count. Yeah, I'm so proud of myself. And that's not it. I got Clementine done. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I thought kind of the fancy fabric on the back. And then I did do some mini palm trim. So we're going to talk about this when we get to my stash acquisition. So I can't stop playing with it. I filled them both with the crushed walnut shells. Actually, I don't know if they were ground walnut shells, so they kind of feel like little bean bags. And I went to Petco and I got the reptile litter walnut shells because it was a humongous bag. It'll take me forever to get through it. And it was, I don't know, $18 or something like that. So yeah, this was fun. I did this morning before filming, and it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It's good enough, right? So my daughter is going to love this. I love this. I kind of want to keep it for myself, but I'm not going to. But I have to say this was, this is going to sound silly. Putting the palm trim on was physically exhausting because you have to like squeeze the pillow between your legs and kind of so you can use two hands. I have a feeling I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning like I had gone on a 3-hour trail ride on a horse or something. Like my legs are not used to that sort of workout. So yeah. So proud. I am so proud of myself. So I had 2 FFOs. And then I had a finish. I think I had mentioned last time that I wasn't sure if this pattern, this was a stitch along. I'll show it in a sec. The Secret Garden, the Stitching Book Club, Secret Garden Stitch Along by Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. Part 3 had come out and we had finished the book, and I wasn't sure if there was a part 4. And then no sooner do I stop filming and I check my email, then I find out, yes, Pam, there was a part 4. So I got right on that and I finished. Oh my gosh. So part 4 was the hinges and the keyhole. And like, this is stitched on 16 count chocolate raspberry Ada. Oh, and the author's name down at the bottom, Frances Hodgson Burnett. Super cute. And I already know wow, I can't even get a sentence finished before I start the next one. I can't think of the designer for this, but when part 4 was released, she showed the way she had it finished, which was in a shadow box and kind of had little like fake plants glued in there, and it looked like you were kind of looking in it. I'm gonna finish it that way, fully finish it, and then I'm gonna give it to my niece with the book for her birthday. So I've already got a plan for this. It needs to be finished by March, so I've got a little bit of time. But yeah, so 2 FFOs and a finish. Super excited. And then I had a mini finish. I was doing Jolly July. We'll talk about that. I don't know that I'm going to finish it. And what I was doing in it was I wanted to get 2 more ornaments for my mom and sister's ornament exchange finished. And there are these ornaments. Technically, they're not supposed to be ornaments. They're supposed to be like tags or cards, but I'm finishing them as ornaments. And they're from the Ultimate Cross Stitch Christmas magazine, volume 23 from 2018. So yeah, my plan, I had 1 done already pre-July, and then my plan was to get 2 more done in July. So this is getting stitched on I never get this right. 28 count, light blue Lugana. It might be 32 count. I don't remember. But it's light blue Lugana either way. So this is the one I already had done. And then I did get this one done. It's so cute. This one might be my favorite. It's so cute. The little sledders. And she's saying, hi, I wish I had a sled. So, oh my gosh. It's so cute. But I was just kind of tired of stitching these by the time I got done. I finished that, it might have been Sunday night. So I don't know. I'm not super eager to start the next one. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe I'll give myself, you know, a few days break and then I'll get back at it. I would like to have the third one done before the end of the month because now I'm thinking I want to stitch my 3 kids in Ornament. So when is all this stuff going to happen? I don't know. Oh, I'm losing all my stuff that I bought. I'm going to have to pick things off the floor. Okay. So that was it for finishes, FFOs, mini finishes. And then I did stitch on 2 other things this week. This is going to be a fast one this week. Because I didn't get a ton of stuff done. I mean, I did, obviously. But FFOing takes so much time that there's not as much time for stitching. There, that's how it is. So I am stitching the Berry Bowl Sampler by Heartstring Samplery and the Scarlet House. I think I'm stitching the Scarlet House side. My mom is stitching the Heartstring Samplery side. I am stitching it on 14 count Picture This Plus Heartland Ada. And when you saw it last, I had this Berry Bowl done. So I think that's all I had done. I might have had both of them done. I don't remember now. But in case I only had the one Berry Bowl done, I did this one last week. And then yesterday I started the 3rd Berry Bowl. So I'm trying to only do 1 a week unless my mom tells me that has done 4 and then I'll hurry up and do 4. But I'm a faster stitcher than she is and I'm a little more obsessive about it than she is. So I don't want to get too far ahead of her and have her be sad. So yeah, that's where we're at. This one that I started this week is going to be pretty large. I think it's, what did I do with the pattern? It's this one. So it's the biggest one on my side. So that one might take me the week, or maybe it'll take me 2 weeks, and then my mom will have a chance to catch up a little bit. So yeah. So I worked on that, and what I'm finding is, I mean, I think I mentioned this in one of my past videos that for years and years and years I didn't stitch on Ada. I learned on Ada, but then once I learned how to do linen, I stopped stitching on Ada. And this year, I've done a few projects. I'm talking too fast. I've done a few projects on Ada again, and I'm finding that they're the ones that I want to reach for during the summer because I'm sitting on the porch, or I'm sitting by the pool, or I'm somewhere where the lighting's not as good. So I'm thinking maybe, and I haven't wanted to touch, again, not finishing my sentences, I think that Ada might be my summertime fabric because I haven't wanted to touch, I mean, I don't mind doing my 28 and 32 count linens, but I haven't wanted to touch anything on 40 count because I'm not, 40 count is what I like to stitch on, you know, on dark winter nights with my bright lights in my living room, and that just hasn't really been an option for me during the summer. So yeah, I don't know, we're learning. I'm learning as I go. We're constantly learning things about ourselves. And then I had the bug to get out my Night Walk Down by the Blue Flower. And this was my solstice start. And if you want to follow along with me, I sal'd it. And the hashtag is Night Walk Down Solstice Sal. And my plan is to have this done by the winter solstice. But I'm thinking I might need to amend that and have the finish line be the summer solstice of next year, because I'm not stitching this as fast as I thought I was. And now I have 3 more ornaments I want to get done by the, I can't figure out where the up and down is here. I have this sneaky suspicion that I have put this on the fabric wrong. I'm gonna have to remeasure this, because now as I'm looking at it, I'm feeling, oh no, because I'm holding, I'm like, I have a sneaking suspicion I put this on the fabric wrong. Yeah, it would help if I held the fabric the right way. This is 32 count Lakeside linen tarnished silver. Yes, 32 count vintage tarnished silver by Lakeside Linens. It's a beautiful fabric. And I finished the big flower in the upper left-hand corner. Since I don't know when I last showed this, but I think I've worked on the border some more. And then I started on the big peacock. So yeah, got a little bit done yesterday. Really loved this flower, which I had to rip out and start over. And then after I did that, I had to rip out the peacock and start over. It was one of those days thinking maybe people shouldn't, or maybe I should not stitch when I'm not feeling good. It's kind of how that works. So that was it. That was all my stitching this week. I did stitch on my Granny Square Temperature Stitch Along by Carolyn Manning. But I'm not going to show that every video, just because, I mean, how many orange diamonds can you look at every week? Yeah, so it's just been warm here in Rhode Island, and every little diamond looks the same. So that's it. I did do some buying, and I swear I said in my first video that I was not someone who buys a lot of stuff, and then I feel like I'm a liar, pants on fire, because I've been buying all the things I feel like lately. I've got to like rein it in. Yeah, I've been a little bit out of control. Hold on, thirsty. Okay, one of the things I bought is not for me though. I've been trying to convince my husband that he needs to cross stitch, because I want to be able to watch TV in the basement in the TV room with the lights on and cross stitch, and everybody else who watches TV wants to watch it in the dark, and I can't cross stitch in the dark. But if my husband was cross stitching too, then that would be 2 people who want to watch it with the lights on. And that's not true. We are a 2 TV house, but only 1 TV is hooked up to the things that anybody wants to watch. I have a TV in my kitchen that's specifically to put on the news. I like to watch the news when I make dinner. And it just has an antenna. So our TV room down in the basement is kind of a communal television. So yeah. So anyway, I thought that if I convinced my husband to learn how to cross stitch, that he would fall in love with it, and then we could cross stitch together and watch TV. So he picked out his first pattern, and it came in the mail. This is Celtic Tree of Life 3 by Artisy Cross Stitch. And I got this on CelticHandcrafts.com. I'm not sure. So yeah, came in the mail, and then we went out and we just got white Aida from Hobby Lobby and some DMC from Hobby Lobby, and he started it. He's probably like, I don't know, 100 stitches in. I don't have it with me to show you. I'll show it to you next time. He's plodding along. I don't think he's gonna fall in love with it. I don't think my plan is gonna work. I have a strong suspicion that I'm gonna end up finishing this project for him. It is what it is. Okay, and then, hold on, this is where I gotta fish stuff up off the floor. So, for Clementine, I didn't know, I knew I wanted to get some Lady Dot Creates mini pom, but I wasn't sure if maybe I'd want to use chenille. and I wasn't sure about the color. And since I have no finishing things, I ordered a bit. So I went to Lady Dot Creates on Etsy, and I will link that below. And I picked up a few packages of chenille. I got, this one's called New Leaves. Sorry, glare. New Leaves. It was a pretty green. It wasn't the right green for this project. And then I got algae. That was pretty. So like brighter, not as bright. Again, they weren't it. And then I got a few oranges. I got creamsicle, which is super pretty orange. I got Jack, which I might use this on my other pillow, but I'm thinking I like it plain the way it is. So that was fun. And then one more trim. I got Barn Door. It's like a pretty kind of washed out reddish color, which I thought may have like tied in nicely with the flowers, forgetting that I kind of made the flowers more orangey. So yeah, those weren't right, but I'm sure that they will be right for a future project. So I decided to go with the palm trim, and I did the creamsicle. And then I also got mossy palm trim. And again, it wasn't the right choice, mossy. But now I've got lots. If I do anything else with oranges and greens, I have lots of choices. And then she gives you this nice little printout that tells you how to remove the tape. The tape. Sometimes I'm a ding dong. I'm looking at this picture on the back and I'm trying to point to it like you can see the back of the picture. Anyway, really great instructions. I originally tried to watch Stephanie Webb Lindy Stitches does a mini palm tutorial, and it did not give me it was a great tutorial, and I used it to sew the rest of the palm trim on the pillow, but it didn't really give me the information I needed to remove the tape from the palm trim. So the Lady Dot Creates palm, if you are never seen it before, the tape, this part is removable so that all you're left with is these little palms. So you're not trying to like sew. You can put the palm on after instead of doing it while you're sewing your pillow. So that seemed like the right choice for me. It involved needle nose pliers. Like when you watch, I swear I've seen people do it on the video and they just zoop it out. There was no zooping it out. It was like, be prepared for it to be trickier than they make it look on videos, and be prepared to have needle nose pliers by your side, because I needed to yank that. Anyway, I'm not doing a tutorial because I am not an expert and I know I'm not explaining this well. But thank goodness that I don't know who the lovely woman is who is Lady Dot Creates. I think her name might be Lois. Anyway, she puts a lovely set of instructions in with her packages. Thank goodness. And then I got Lindy Stitch's newsletter came out, and I was like, what are those birds? She came out with a chart. Stephanie Webb came out with a chart for blue-footed boobies, which I can't even say without laughing. And I had to get it. And then it got here so fast. I think it was like Saturday morning, or maybe it was Friday that I ordered it. And then it was here yesterday. So it came in this fun little blue mailer. It said, do not bend. And then I turned it over. This is so fun. It's got my name. Hi. And is that like Mrs. Booby? I don't know, but she's really happy to be on the package. That was so fun. So I ordered the kit, and it came with a project bag that had blue-footed boobies on it. I can't. It's so fun. They're so, look at that guy. They're so fun. On the inside, it's so beachy. I love this. I don't know when I'm going to get to this. This is the chart. It's called Beach Dance. I think the kit is sold out now, but you can still get the chart. They're so fun. I might do this as an anniversary start. This could be my husband and I dancing on the beach. Oh my gosh. And it is Lois at Lady Doc Creates. She did the finishing and she finished it into this cute little like needle book. So I can make pillows now. Maybe I can also make needle books. We'll see. It came with the over-dyed flosses that you need. Super, oops, sorry, itchy nose. Super pretty. This one's my favorite. What is this? Weeks Dye Works, oh, boysenberry. Oh my gosh. So you got the 3 flosses that you needed. 1 Classic Color Works. That's not what we call, yes, Classic Color Works. It used to be called something else before it was Classic Color Works. I can't think of it now, but I have some and every now and then I'm like, oh, right, that's this company. So it came with those. It came with the little free chart that Stephanie puts in her packages. I love that little turtle. I'm gonna stitch that someday. And the little project sticker to go on the back of your finished project if you frame it. Ooh, and best part, I have to share these with the husband. Little coffee candies. Do like coffee candy. And a boobies card with all the different, because apparently blue-footed are not the only kind of booby. So there's a bunch. He's kind of fun. I like this guy down here with his orange feet. He's a red-footed booby. Wow. They're so cute. And then you got some of the little finishing things, finishing trims that you can use to make the needle book. You've got the lace and there's some little blue palms in there. There's some little doohickeys. I don't really know what those doohickeys are for. We're gonna call them little doohickeys. And there's some pretty little pins in there. So yeah, this was fun. That's it. That's all I got. What am I planning to do? Oh, that was so much stuff. There will be no haul this week. I'm trying to think if I have anything ordered that I don't know about. There is going to be no haul for next video, I promise. I mean, not that it's bad, but although maybe I might buy the ornaments I'm going to stitch for the kids. We'll see what happens. All right, so plans. I don't have any. I just feel like right now, I just don't want to pin myself to, I feel like if I make a plan, it's not going to happen. I would like to get another ornament stitched. We'll see what happens. But that's it. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next week. Oh, wait, time out. Sorry. If you've already signed off, obviously not a problem. You're gone. But if you're still here, I think I'm going to make a second video today. So if you see 2 videos and I'm in the same clothes, it's because I did 2 videos in one day, but I'm not going to post them on the same day. I think I'm going to show all my finishes that I have finished before 2020. And then I'll have shown them and I don't have to worry about showing them anymore because I've got them like sitting back here where you can't see them from that failed attempt a few weeks ago where the dogs barked and so I couldn't upload the video. So I'm going to film it again, and this time hopefully the dogs don't bark and I get it up onto the YouTubes, and then I can put them back in the back of my closet. All right, that's all I have to say. See you next week, everyone.